Okay, so it's been a little while since I've played SimCity. I've been messing around with some animation stuff and trying to figure that out. But we're back today. We're moving into Fordan here. As in the last video, we were here in West Tap, and before that, we were here in Appleton along the Outer Beltway. And they go to transportation real quick. Okay, so as you can see, the Outer Beltway comes in from Appleton from on the south, travels just pretty much straight north through town. We have another east-west thoroughfare as well. That becomes a major freeway. You can also see a pretty good-sized cloverleaf interchange here. That's sort of a cool-looking interchange, I think. You can also see a little red rail line, which goes through town. Or actually, it just cuts through the south side of town. And I'm not sure you can see too well from the transportation side of things, but there's also sort of I don't know if you'd call it a mountain on this side of the highway, on the north side and the south side. I pretty much cut right through it, which once I load up the tile, you'll be able to see. Okay, and Fordan is about 19,000 people, 7,500 commercial jobs, 2,200 or almost 2,300 industrial jobs. Bordered to the north by West Schrute, to the east by Newtown, and to the south by Appleton and West Tap, of course, and to the west by SimNation. So we'll go ahead and load this up and give a little tour of that. Okay, so we are back, and I'll go ahead and press play real quick. Check the time. 5 o'clock in the evening. Okay, so this is the cloverleaf interchange that I described. It's pretty good size. I like the look of it, as it's sort of, there's a lot of smooth curves, and it just looks sort of eye-pleasing. So, I mean, I'd rather have a small sort of stack interchange, but yeah, a little more difficult to build here. But as you can see, the Outer Beltway comes in from the south and pretty much just goes straight north. And we also have this other major east-west highway. You can see the highway lights as well in the median. Okay, so here you can see the sort of mountains that I was talking about. Go ahead and change the view real quick. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Okay. So, this was built I'd say fairly recently. It's not really new, but it's newer in comparison to a lot of the other stuff. The highway, I used to end it just like here, and then I decided to extend it, and this was all flat. But then I decided, well, I want to sort of break up the terrain a little bit, and I thought, well, what's a good way to do that? And I decided that how about sort of a mountain range on the western, sort of southwestern side of the area. So I raised the terrain, and this is what sort of worked with. And I decided to just drag the highway through. Yeah, not very realistic, I know, but looks kind of cool. So that's why I sort of just leave it. Can't really see it too well from any of the sides, but pretty cool. As you can see, the rail line here, little tunnel under the highway. Also have to have a loop to be able to go east. You can't really go north, as we have the mountains here, and then the highway, and then sort of hills and stuff. So north was sort of out of the question there. The rail line comes up on this side and continues on. Go ahead and pause it for a second, and I'll zoom in. There we go. Also, what I think is pretty cool looking, we have the river here. Always liked having these river communities. Thought they were pretty cool. A little bit of traffic out on the highway. Not much though. What's that? Oh, a ferry. I have a couple ferries throughout town, or throughout the river anyway, throughout the region. I've tried to better connect them, as a lot of them there's not a bridge on each side, and I wanted to connect them better, and this is about the only way I could think of to do it at the time. I also have some subway lines going underneath. Check that, 152, so that's okay. And the subway lines, I just typically pretend like they're not there, but I just use them to connect everything a little bit better. Have a Piggly Wiggly there. And I don't think I ever put like a central business area for the town. And we have a couple businesses here as well. Walmart's, Family Dollar, and Long John Silver's and Pizza Hut, and Dollar General. Fairly common in, I guess, the smaller towns. Check the landing strip, 4,000, so that's okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's no traffic at all through here. Yeah, and there's not. None through there either. Nothing. Yeah, we're pretty much out in the middle of nowhere almost in the region. So not much traffic out. I was thinking there was some coming in from this side though. More than that. Apparently not though. Go ahead and check the schools real quick. 130, that's fine. There it is. Knew there was an elementary school around here. That's okay. Also have a Church's chicken there. So at least we can get some good chicken. Check the hospital. It's fine. I believe there's another hospital up here. Oh, another high school. That's fine. That's good. That's good too. And we'll go ahead and do this. Check some data views. Fire hazard. That's pretty much okay. I think this is just like farmlands, and I'm not too concerned with that. That could be an issue. And in fact, try to nip that real quick. If I can find a spot that could possibly work. Not too sure about this one. I guess I'll worry about that in a little bit. Check education, should be good. Yeah, it's alright. Water should be fine. Power should be okay. Traffic should be fine. I think this up here is the glitch, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah. See the wind farm? Or 3 doesn't really make a farm, so just 3 windmills. Check the health. That's alright. Get rid of that and go to graphs. Check crime rate. It's going down, so it's sort of leveled off, but that's alright. It's not much going on. Commute time. I'm not sure what that is, but hopefully it'll stay down. Power should be fine. All that stuff should be fine. Education. I can't really tell if that's slightly going up or not. Not sure about that one. Education by age. That's not bad. Population by age, of course, the 51 to 60 mark. And then 41 to 50 and 61 to 70. So basically, what, like 41 to 70, most popular age group in town. But that's alright. Life expectancy a little under 90, so that's alright. Let's check income. A little over 60,000. That's not bad for, a far-flung suburban community. Well, I don't think it is anyway. Go ahead and get rid of these real quick. Let's see. I'm not sure I can, but I'm going to check it out. Marinas, that's not it. I forgot I didn't plop some of these. I usually always plop, when out here in these areas that there's not much in, I usually always plop some of the rewards, like the cemeteries and sort of stuff like that. I thought I did, but apparently not. Put that right there. That'll work. Get rid of that. Let's check what else we probably should have done. Not too sure about that one. Let's check this intersection real quick. Yeah, it's pretty busy. Oh, I figured it'd be yellow, but no, it's not. So we'll leave it as it is right now. Yeah, I'm not sure where I might put a like a sort of a small main street type area. I have to think about that for a little bit. Some nice fall colors. Check this station here. 74%. That's pretty busy. Okay. Yeah, I like these walls. I think they look pretty nice along here in certain situations. That's why just about all of them have them. Seems to be a little bit more realistic than just not having anything. Nothing there. 52. Okay, that's actually looks like it's going down a little bit. So there we go. 1%, so that's fine. I guess I can't do it now, but I was going to put maybe some marinas or something along here. Try to open the river up a little bit more. Like I said, that's why I have the ferry here to help actually, have some use for the river in the game. And if I go, I'm on the wrong one. Here, and go down to subway. Yeah, as you can see, we do have a subway line in town. Now, I do this a lot on the towns that I have on here. And that reason is just to sort of connect everything a little bit more. I can just typically pretend like they're not there, but for in-game purposes, it helps, in my opinion. I think it does anyway. try to connect them as much as possible. At least it's not, like I said, something that, you know, looks really bad from like the like this view. So I can sort of live with it. And these stations like this are, you know, one tile, and they don't look too bad. Pretty much an all-in-one, so they're nice. Nice to have. I'm not sure if I could stick like a beach on here or not. I like to see people out and you know, just using the river in some form or another. It's a shame you can't really do much with it. I guess maybe not. I could put one there, but that looks weird. I don't want to really take out the farms to do it. On this side would be good if I could get it to do it, but it won't. Never mind, I guess. Have roundabouts at the on-off ramps instead of stoplights or just stop signs. Walmart's all nicely lit up as usual. Go ahead and check this intersection again real quick. Okay, it's doing all right. Yeah, this is Fordan. Pretty far west now in the region, the furthest west we can go. On this highway anyway. And of course, like I said, this is the outer beltway. Not too busy, as you can see, but it's the way it goes. Small landing strip. I'm sure this building doesn't like it. But, again, that's fine. Check this station real quick. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to give a short little tour of this Fordan here. Small town. Not much here. But, you know, you have access to 2 major highways. So that's always a plus. And at least it's growing. You know, slowly growing. Suburbia is not quite made the population explode out here, but little growth is better than none. In the next video, we'll continue north into, I believe, West Shroot. Yep. So we'll see that, and that'll be nice. And this is Fordan.